Hello and welcome to 10-Minute Fringe with me, Laser from A Shark Ate My Penis. Today I am here with Cara Connors of Straight for Pay. It's so nice to speak with you, Cara. How you doing?
I'm great. I love that intro music.
It gets me hype every time.
I'm ready to literally compete with you in a one-on-one basketball challenge.
Thank you, thank you. And I think it would be a good game. I haven't played basketball since 7th grade, but I think we'll make it happen. Um, Tell me about your show, Straight for Pay.
Okay, this is good practice, right? Because this is
Yes.
supposed to be the most painful, hard part to talk about. So basically, Straight for Pay is just kind of a cheeky way. It started out just joking about taking roles from straight actors since they have no problems taking roles from us, right? And but basically the story is about my kind of classic tale of like getting married really randomly young to a guy that looked like he could have been my accountant, and then accidentally realizing that I was actually a lesbian and having to get divorced and then starting over and then kind of just becoming a classic feral Los Angeles queer running around causing trouble.
Amazing. I mean, relatable in a lot of
Related,
ways.
right? I mean, who hasn't been there, Laser? Let's just be
God,
real.
there's a lot of people who were in straight marriages in this house that I'm in right now. Uh,
Yes, so many, and it's like people come out to me about it the more that it's like when people used to be scared to talk about meeting their partner, like, on an app or
oh my
online when that used to be kind of taboo, and you would tell them, then they'd be like, "Oh, that's how we met too."
God. It's okay.
Yeah.
Um, Incredible. So what is this your first time in Edinburgh?
Yeah, I've never been to Edinburgh. I'm very excited. I'm also kind of terrified because the more research I do, the more I'm realizing how big of a universe it is. So I don't really know what to expect, but I think ignorance might be bliss in this case.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, there's a lot of stress involved in knowing what's happening. So I
Yeah.
think you're doing great. What made you want to bring the show to Edinburgh?
I think that I wanted to kind of see what it would be like doing it as this one run in one place every night and having that be sort of like a home base because I've taken this show on the road a lot and I've been all over the place with it. And I think that it feels kind of like a rite of passage, as a performer to go to Edinburgh. And I wanted to kind of see what would it be like to perform it instead of 30 nights in 30 different cities. Maybe it's 30 nights in one city and, perform for some tourists that don't know what I'm saying. And then I'll tell myself that they don't understand that it's a language barrier, sort of for my own self protection and different things. I thought it would be a good lead up to a nervous breakdown. And that's really the main motivation.
Great. I mean, that sentence was a journey, and I loved it. Yeah, this is my first time also, and I think I am excited to do the same show every night in the same place and see what happens.
Yeah.
Um, I'm excited for you. Have you been to Edinburgh before?
No, I've never been. I've been kind of close to it, I guess. I mean, I've been to London and Dublin. You can delete that part, or just forgive me because,
You've
we were
been
educated
across
in.
the ocean before, but not specifically to Edinburgh.
Correct. And we were educated in the American school system, I'm assuming, so you have to kind of give us some leeway.
Yeah, I think they understand
Yeah.
that Americans are not very smart. They
No.
actually really like that fact.
And they prefer it, and that's
Yeah.
how it is, so.
That's exciting. Is there anything in Edinburgh you're looking forward to? Do you know anything about the city that you're excited to explore? Or are you
Well,
going
I'm
in
trying to figure
cold?
out what the deal is with this, like, it's actually a city on top of a city on top of a city, that's kind of scaring me, and everyone's like, "Well, if Google Maps says 10 minutes, that actually means 90 because it's actually 3 tunnels below," so I think I'm excited to kind of, keep my phone charged, have some kind of national emergency when I think that I'm stuck underneath, but I'm actually just, like, around the corner from my venue.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Uh that it is weird. There's a very good tour. Like it's kind of like a ghost tour or whatever where they take you to
Oh.
like the underground city that they
Oh.
built the city on top of that I very much recommend.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I would be interested in that. Also scared, but I would probably still do it.
It's fine. They've got like projection paintings on the wall that talk to you. It's like not a
I
stressful
know,
situation.
but I really have a low tolerance for
Oh, great.
I'm literally scared of like the Beauty and the Beast, like Beauty and the Beast, the intro music. I can't even
Wow,
watch it
okay.
beyond that.
Wow, there's a good movie in there if you have a
Yeah,
chance.
well, I wouldn't know.
It's kind of about a person escaping a straight marriage at any cost.
In many ways, it actually wait, that is actually so true. Wait, am I Belle? What the hell?
I don't know. You're whoever you want to be. I mean, I as a queer, it's hard to like not identify with like Lumiere or something, but
Right, I know.
it's the
Lumiere
woke.
is queer coded for sure.
Oh, absolutely, absolutely. It's the most like non-binary feral situation. Is
Little
there any part?
situation. You just call Lumiere a little
She's a
situation.
little situation. Is there any part of your show that you really like performing? Or are you excited to do in front of an international audience? See how it goes.
Yeah, I think that my favorite part of the show is the one section that I kind of intentionally engaged with the audience, and I basically choose someone to help me kind of reenact a scene from Parent Trap with Lindsay Lohan as a way to demonstrate how queer people are always kind of confused to be sisters. And
Mhm.
it's always fun because I always kind of, well, I don't want to give away too much, but I basically always choose somebody that I've been watching the whole show that I think is going to kind of have a big reaction. And no matter what happens, it's funny because if they really don't like it or they're really not into it, that's funny, pulling teeth. And if they're way too excited, you can make fun of that. So it's kind of a win-win for me. So that's probably my favorite. And also it's like very specific and niche what I'm referencing. So it really takes like I have to kind of just be confident and trust that it's gonna work out even if people don't know what the hell I'm talking.
It sounds good. It sounds really good. Parent Trap's a good movie. I used to watch that movie a lot because I would travel by myself on airplanes, and
Uh-huh.
then they used to have these, like an unaccompanied minor lounge, right?
Yeah.
Where you would go, and they would always be playing The Parent Trap, which feels like a terrible idea because all those kids are kids of divorce, right? And so, like, it's
Right.
this movie about, well, if you
Right.
try hard enough, you might have a secret twin and could get your parents back together.
Yeah, and they swap and they, like, do a lot of stuff that would be really scary
Mhm.
if it's kind of giving these kids an idea, but so you
That's
never
an
tried it?
I never tried to swap. I don't, I guess for a lot of people, I look like a lot of other people, so I could
Mhm.
probably maybe we should do it now. You know what I mean?
Yeah, people have no idea. Nobody's looking at each other in the face. You could swap with anybody you want.
Sounds great. I look mostly like my dad, which would be fun. That would
That
be
could
a
be kind
fun
of fun. That'd
yeah.
be a weird version of Parent Trap if, parent and kids swapped.
Absolutely.
Your
Uh,
dad's just at, like, a weird summer camp.
all right, everybody. Amazing. What would you like people to get out of your show, Kara?
I mean, I hope that people friggin' get their rocks off. I hope they get excited. I hope that they feel like I hope they feel like they could leave their straight marriage.
We hope for everyone.
And if they're not in a straight marriage, I hope they consider entering a straight marriage just so that they can blow up somebody else's life and end it the way that I did because I think it's really powerful. And it's actually what led me to writing my first book, Eat, Pray, Love, which was really about my journey kind of
It's a
post
really
divorce.
popular book. I'm sorry. I really should have done some research with
No,
read.
that's totally fine. I used a pen name. I just didn't want the attention. So,
Yeah, that's fair.
mhm.
I have a question for you from Kathy Menura, who has a show called Objectified,
Oh,
where she plays
okay.
a lot of objects. It's very cool.
Okay,
Um,
cool.
Kathy asks, what would be the most helpful thing for an audience member to shout during your show?
Oh, I think I would like if an audience member shouted like, "You're you're so right, little girl." That would feel really
With like
encouraging.
one of these? You're
Yeah,
so
just somebody
right.
being like, "You know what? You are so right, you little situation.
Hmm.
You are I love it."
You're
That's
the
what that would feel
Lumiere
very encouraging to
of the
me.
Edinburgh Fringe Festival. Do you have a question for my next guest that I can ask them?
Um, my question for your next guest is how are you sort of getting through the period between 11 PM and 2 AM as your mind starts to relax and all of the insecurity and fear starts piling up and the imposter syndrome, and you're scrolling on Instagram and you're seeing what everyone else is doing and you're wondering if you're doing enough?
Mhm. Um, do you have an answer to that question?
No, I need help, that's why I'm
Okay,
genuinely hoping
I'll
someone
make
can
sure
help
that you
me.
get the answer. I'm sure they'll have a good answer. I mean,
Do
somebody's
you
gotta
have
be
an
doing it.
answer, Laser? Can you please help me?
It's, marijuana.
Okay, okay, yeah, I've
Yeah,
been trying that, and,
yeah,
I'll keep it up.
yeah, it's otherwise, it's just tears.
It's
So, I don't
crushing.
it's a lot. It's a whole lot. I hope that you get through that fine.
No,
Uh,
it's good. I'm gonna throw on something light, you know?
mm, absolutely. I think they'll enjoy that question. When and where is your show in Edinburgh?
My show is at Pleasance Courtyard. It is at 21:55 because I tried to choose a time that would be the most difficult for me with dyslexia to remember and then subtract 12 from. It's
Mm,
roughly 10 PM, you know,
mhm,
9:55 PM technically.
perfect.
Bunker 2, I think they got me in.
Oh, no, you always wanna be in the first bunker. Okay, well, let's hope for the world not to end. I'm excited for you to go get lost in Edinburgh. It's not that
Yeah,
bad. I think you'll
I'm
figure it
excited to
out.
see you there
I'm excited
and
to
see
see
your
you too.
show.
We'll do it. We'll make it happen, and thank you, Kara, so much for, I'm so sorry. I didn't ask, is it Kara or
No,
Kara?
you nailed it. You totally got it.
God, I hope you would have corrected me. Okay. Thank you so much, Kara, and I will see everybody next time on 10 Minute Fringe.